spent 11 years in hell. Now your hell is just beginning.
Who could forget that? Michelle Knight facing her demon, the man who held her and two other women in a house of horrors for a decade. Well, the memories of what happened to them won't die away. The man who held them hostage is now gone. Ariel Castro committed suicide in prison, and we're learning more about how it happened. But as Vanita Nair reports, we may never know why.
Hours after Ariel Castro was found dead, hanging by a bedsheet in his prison cell, his attorneys said they had worried about his mental health.
We've been very concerned that something may happen.
The lawyer called Castro's suicide an institutional failure, saying he tried twice to have a psychologist evaluate Castro, but those requests were denied. The convicted kidnapper and rapist was not on suicide watch. He was in protective custody, isolated from other inmates, and checked every 30 minutes. Before taking his life, Castro served just 33 days of the 1,000-year sentence he received last month. He admitted holding Amanda Berry, Gina DeJesus, and Michelle Knight as sex slaves inside his home for a decade. Knight was the only victim at the sentencing.
I spent 11 years in hell. Now your hell is just beginning.
Gina DeJesus' pastor says Castro's death brings back horrible memories for his victims.
As these girls start to move forward and doing whatever they want to do in life with their healing, he's committed suicide. So unfortunately, this cowardly act has now brought attention back to their case.
The prosecutor who handled Castro's case said, quote, "This man couldn't take, even for a month, a small portion of what he dished out for more than a decade." Vanita Nair, CBS News.
A South Florida family is fuming at Universal. They want the park to celebrate a Sweet 16, but instead, they say they got kicked out because of a T-shirt. Now, the family was going to see the Blue Man Group, but says security stopped them because the father was wearing this shirt. It says, "Police, Street Crime Unit." Now, what has the family so upset is that they say security kicked them out even after offering to go buy another T-shirt.
"Don't bother, you guys are out of here." We're like, "What are you talking about? We're out of here. I'm buying a shirt." He's like, "Don't even worry about it. Don't buy it. You guys are all out of here.
If you don't leave right now, you're trespassing. You're going to be arrested." I was like, what is going on? I just want to see Blue Man Group with my friend. I'm just so excited my family took me here.
Universal would only say that working law enforcement are the only ones who can wear shirts like that at the park. Blue Man Group, though, did give them their money back.
Wow, they're tough at Universal.
I don't know. I mean, come on. Let them buy another T-shirt, go to the show. I don't know.
It probably could have been handled a little smoother.
I guess.
But
yeah, to me it seems a little strict to me. All right. Well, it's happened again. Someone has gone online offering to sell a positive pregnancy test.
Yeah, we told you about this last night at 11 after we found two local women selling the tests on Craigslist. So we went back online this morning to see if anybody else was doing the same thing. We found this woman near Tampa offering positive pregnancy tests. In the listing, she writes, quote, "You can use them as a gag gift for a baby shower or whatever else you want," unquote. Asking price, $25. We found two other ads last night, one in Orlando, the other in Melbourne. Same price, $25. The seller in Melbourne says she's hoping this will be a way to make some money before her baby arrives. Regardless of the reasons, people we talk to aren't down with the deals.
I don't think you play jokes like that. People are doing that sometimes to keep a relationship or to keep the man around, thinking it will keep him around. That is crazy. This is getting out of control.
I guess if it's done as a gag, I don't see anything wrong with it. I guess if it's done to get guys to propose to them, well, then, shame on the guy, I guess.
Yeah, I don't know about that. I could see it as a gag gift, but I can see people being turned off on it.
Here's my point. I just have never been that enterprising.
It's pretty smart, though.
I would have never thought about that. I would have been like, oh, wait, I could pee on this stick for days, and I could sell them.
So she's going to do. She makes it easy.
I never thought about it.
All right. A lot of you are sounding off on this on our Local 6 Facebook page.
It's a divisive issue. Travis Butler wrote, quote, "I'm not sure what's worse, the fact that they're selling them online or the fact that there's a reason." Tiffany says, "I think it's a funny joke for April Fools, but these women out there are trying to trap men into marriage. That could be a problem." Let us know what you think. Facebook.com/Local6. Tom is very, very offended by my
Caught me off guard
vernacular. Okay, a woman in Seminole County got quite a surprise this morning.
Yeah, she looked out her back window and she saw this right here. Yep, that's a big bear, and you know what bears do in the woods? A big one hanging out behind a home on Parson Road in Longwood. Ines Matos snapped the picture before it walked off. Nobody was hurt.
It's a big bear.
It's a big, but look at the size of that thing. You wake up and it's right there.
Freaked me out, man.
Yeah, no kidding.
You guys are freaking me out too. Someone go ahead, okay? Just gonna move right on.
Oh, come
gonna move right on. We'll save both your careers. Here we go. Tell me what's going on.
It's funny.
We've got big problems going on in Central Florida. We've got watches and warnings happening. The warning is up just to the north of us, going out of the viewing area. This is Flagler County right here. This severe thunderstorm warning is way up there. That's in St. John and Putnam. That's not for us. Everything for us is like this. We have significant weather advisory Volusia, for Lake, for Orange, over here in Seminole, all the way down to Osceola County. This one now extended until 6:15. All the others until 5:45. Here's why. The lightning strikes are just crazy. If you missed the first part of the newscast, we were counting here with our lightning total up here in the corner. Here's my lightning tracker up here on the top of the screen. At that time, I had about 26,000 lightning strikes in the last hour. We have ramped it up. We're approaching 28,000 lightning strikes here in the last hour. It's crazy how much lightning there's been. We'll take the lightning off, then fly around and check out the rainfall totals that are happening right now. It's kind of crazy how much rain is happening too. If you're underneath these showers, they're not leaving you very quickly. From Sanford to Winter Springs, all the way down to Altamont Springs, still pouring. A little farther up to the north here. Here's De Leon Springs, De Leon Heights. Finally starting to calm down just a bit there. Marion County, the biggest slug of the moisture and the lightning strikes, has now moved east of the 75 corridor here, east of the Turnpike, all the way over to Fort McCoy into the Ocala National Forest. And down south in Osceola County, all this big mess is building up to the north, right along the borders there, getting ready to cross over right into Kissimmee, St. Cloud. All of you guys getting ready to be fired up with some rain here in the next hour and a half. Tropical Depression number 7 was just upgraded here in the last 45 minutes. Still located right there just to the south of Puerto Rico. Wind speeds of 35 miles per hour, gusting up to 40. Good news with this whole system is it goes this way, becoming a big fish storm according to our track. Here it is Sunday on its closest approach to Central Florida. And here's Florida way out here. So that's 2 thumbs up for that one. It may continue to grow, but so far we think it's not a threat to us. This is what it looks like tonight. It is impressive in that it is rotating and spraying a whole lot of rain through Puerto Rico in the next 24 hours. For us, we're at 90 degrees right now in Orlando. The big rain has sort of just developed here, so it hasn't cooled us off just yet. I don't think we'll be this warm at the top of the next hour. The temperature's going to crash on down now that we have the rain. Tomorrow, this is 8 o'clock in the morning, a calm start to the day. And then by 1 in the afternoon, we're back to tracking more rain. By 4 o'clock in the afternoon, here are your showers. This is the way it should stack up tomorrow at 4. Tonight, we have early thunderstorms till about 8, maybe 9 o'clock, and then calming down. Here's tomorrow. First thing in the morning, temperature reading is 77, kind of sticky. 89 by noon, the daytime high will be 93 degrees, and you got to get used to it. It's here to stay. 93 degrees again on Friday. Saturday, 92. Sunday's daytime high is 91. Rain chances building now toward the weekend to about 40%.
Cool.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you, Tom. Bye. Next on Local 6, the perfect shot.
Perfect and scary. A photographer's up-close and personal encounter with a hungry seal. It's when we come back. Stay with us.